Hey guys, this is week 2, day 3. This is going to be a rep challenge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 5 different exercises, and you're going to do 20 reps for each exercise, and then you're going to do all 5 3 times through. So that's going to be a total of 300 reps. I want you to work through this workout as quickly as you can with good form, but don't be going so fast that you're not going through the full range of motion for each exercise. So you want to make sure that you're getting everything out of this workout that you can. First exercise is called a lunge with a twist. So for these, you're going to start with your feet together. You're going to step forward, come down so that your knee touches the ground, but don't slam your knee into the ground. Make sure that your front knee is not going past your toes, and then you're going to push back. And then you're going to step with the other side. Okay? When you count, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and so forth and so on, up to 20. If you want to make it a little bit more difficult, when you're doing the lunge, you're going to step forward, come down, and you're just going to twist about 30, 45 degrees so that you're working your obliques. And you're going to twist towards the side that's forward. Come back to the middle, step back, that's 1, come down, twist, that's 2, and step back. Okay? And a little bit more difficult still is you're just going to add weight. So you're going to step forward, 1, step back, 2, and so forth. Second exercise is a squat to press. So squats, as always, feet are going to be about hip width apart. You're going to sit your hips back, making sure that your knees don't go in front of your toes. Go down as low as you can. If you can't go down so that your legs are parallel to the ground, that's fine. Just go as far as you can. Otherwise, you're going to go down so that you're parallel and then come up. A little bit more difficult, you're going to add the press. So you're going to come down, press up, down, press up. And finally, a little bit more difficult still, you're going to add weight. So squat down, press up, squat down, press up. Third exercise is a one-leg deadlift. So if you're just starting out, I want you to use something to help you balance. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with your feet together. You're going to hold on to something to stabilize yourself. And I want you to try and tilt forward and bring one leg up as far as you can until you are parallel to the ground so that your body is straight. So you're going to lift up. You're going to go as high as you can and then come back down. That's 1. And then same thing other side. And 2. And just keep alternating until you get to 20. A little bit more difficult. You're just going to not use anything to balance. So you're going to try and keep your weight forward until you can get your leg up so that you're straight, and then bring it back down. And then that's 1. Do the other side. That's 2. Okay? Again, keep your core nice and tight, making sure that you're not letting your back round on these. And then if you want to make it more difficult, you can add weight. So usually what I do is I hold the weight on my opposite side. So if I'm stabilizing on the left, I hold it on the right, I come down, and then I come up. So if I'm going to use weight, usually what I do is I do my 10 reps on one side, and then I switch to the other side and do my 10 reps. So it's going to look like this. 1, 2, all the way up to 10, and then I switch. So now the weight is in my left hand, and I'm using my right leg to stabilize. And back up. So that was a little bit awkward here. And back up. Okay? Fourth exercise is a goblet squat. So these are a little bit different than regular squats. So your feet are actually going to be a little bit wider than hip width. And I want you to point your toes out. Okay? So for those of you just starting out, you're just going to do a normal squat. Again, pushing the hips back. Knees don't go in front of your toes. Squat down as far as you can. And then come up. Squat down and up. For those of you doing an actual goblet squat, your hips are actually gonna dip underneath your knees. So you're gonna come down and then up. That's 1, 2, and so forth. And then again, if you want to make it a little bit more advanced, you're going to use weight. I usually would tend to keep it in the middle. So squat down, butt down, come up. Pushing through the hips. Squat down, butt down, come up. Okay, and then finally, last exercise we actually did last week. These are our dragon lunges. So if you remember, for those of you just starting out, you're just going to do a side lunge. So again with these, like we said before with the lunges, don't let your knee go in front of your toes. You're going to step to the side and back so that it goes across your body. Lunge down, come up. 1, 2, 3, and so forth. If you want to make it more difficult, go ahead and add weight. Again, on this one, you can do 10 reps on one side and then switch so that you don't have to constantly alternate, because usually what I do is I hold the weight the opposite side that I'm going. So if I'm stepping with my right leg, I'm going to hold the weight on the right side and then come down and up. So I'll do 10 on that side, and then I would just switch and do 10 on the other side. Okay? All right, so this workout might take you a little bit longer than the other workouts, but it's definitely going to be worth it.